All right, welcome in to Replay Row Studios. We're going to talk a little footy today, Wads. Are you ready?
Footy for the lads.
Footy. MLS Cup just happened last weekend. It was a great game, entertaining match. Messi, couple assists. And we're going to take a look at the second Inter Miami goal that put them ahead 2-1. And we just thought it was a good example of a good soccer replay sequence, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let's hop right in. Messi steals the ball, plays a great ball in, and here's the replay sequence. So the first thing we notice is the cue point of the first replay. They start it so you see the turnover that leads to the goal, because that's sort of the story of this goal, right? Messi steals it, Vancouver turns it over, which leads to the goal. So the first two looks, you see that. You see sort of the play develop.
Yeah, and as you're watching the sequence develop, right, we see the turnover, right, and it has a specific endpoint. But as we go further into the replay sequence, each replay is just a little bit further in time. So, that is a good example of feel, knowing the situation. We don't need to see the turnover in every single replay. We see the full turnover, then we see, a little bit after that, we kind of see it twice. And then the next couple of replays, we kind of are just seeing the shot on goal.
Right. They're cued in.
Yeah, the cue points.
Great cue points.
Great cue points.
This is like a good example of just like cue points being right on. You come to this low angle, you're cued basically just to the shot. And then after you see the shot, it's straight to reacts. And they got 100%. some good reacts.
Oh yeah. You got Messi, you got DePaul, and Mascherano. They're all Argentinian.
Incredible reacts from Mascherano.
I mean, look at that. Like, comedy comes in threes. 3 Argentinians leading the way. I'm pretty sure the coach played with Messi back in, at Barcelona, I think, when probably we were in high school. So, these guys go way back. They got some chemistry for sure.
So overall, I thought this was just a good example of sort of a soccer replay. The one angle we didn't see in this is like the net camera, but I'm sure later in the match they got that angle in. You can't see every angle of a goal, but this is a good angle. This is a good replay sequence of, showing as many angles as we can, really.
Yeah, and it's like, could they have gone the net angle? Sure, but I think the reacts was a better payoff,
yes,
than the net. So
100%. Yeah, sometimes you don't need to show 5 angles of the goal. We get it.
Yeah.
If you have the great reacts, let's get to the reacts.
Yeah, and that's also a good call on the replay producer. They're picking what they want in real time. And the net angle just didn't make the cut, and that's okay. Not every angle is going to make the cut.
This is good producing. This is a typical soccer goal replay sequence. If you're watching Premier League, if you're watching MLS, if you're watching Champions League, whatever it is, this is a good example of basically how to do it.
Vamos, Inter Miami. Let's ride.